So here we are at Castle Campbell up the top of Glen. Let's go and have a look.
Hi, my name's William Drummond and you're watching Bucket List Scots.
So we've just come into the castle grounds here, and below me you can see the courtyard. Just come up these steps and we're going to enter the main tower house here. So this was built round about the 1400s, so late medieval. And down here there's a little bit of about the tower house and the castle itself, and an old picture of how it would have looked. An old model, sorry. So this is actually the cellar of the tower house that we're in, and this is where this is housed. So you can see how it might have originally looked back in the 14th and 15th century. So it was actually, the castle was built and owned by the powerful Campbell family from the Argyll, so the Campbells from Argyll. So let's just take a wee wander up to the first level. So as we come up to the first level, we come into the Great Hall. This is where all the feasting and dancing and music and everything else that you imagine people getting up to back in these days. You've got a big fireplace there right in the back wall. Right, so just off the Great Hall we actually have a small prison area, and commoners were usually dropped into the pit below, which would have been very dark at the time and very small. So not a good place to be. So the other side of the Great Hall, we've got stairs leading up and down, so we'll go up and we'll go to the second level, and I believe the second and third levels are the bed chambers. So these stairs that we've just come up, these were a later addition in the 1600s, and this entranceway was made as well, which used to be an old closet space for the bed chamber. So again, big massive fireplace. See for windows. And this is what would have been the original entrance. As you can see, it's well worn away, hence using the other staircase. So this is how it would have originally looked, with the big beams and the wooden floors with flagstone on top. Another little window. And a little closet space. And here we have where the privy would have been, or the toilet, the latrine. As you can see there, there's just a hole with a wooden seat. So we've come up to the second bed chamber on the third floor, and again this would have been a walk-in wardrobe, walk-in closet, but again it was made into the entrance in the 1600s. great big fireplace in the wall there. Toilet again. And that would have been the original staircase continuing up, which again is just in a state of disrepair now. So we've got a view from this window to the Oakle Hills. So on the ceiling of the third floor in the second bed chamber, you can actually see two sort of grotesque masks, and it's said that they would have had some kind of a light chandelier with candles that would have hung from them. They were put in again in the 16th century. So we're just walking up to the fourth level, and this is where we have the views from the outside and the top of the tower house. So let's go and look at that view. Right down Dollar Glen and the village of Dollar beyond that. Cracking view. The other side. The view of the Oakle Hills. Absolutely stunning views from the top of the castle. So 360 all the way around. Absolutely beautiful. Down here we've got the rest of the castle and the formal gardens. So let's go down and see what else there is down the bottom outside the tower house. So rooms and bed chambers here, all with fireplaces. No walls left now, all a ruin. So this would have been the Lord's inner bed chamber. And again, the view you get down the Dollar Glen is spectacular. So this area here was the Earl's Hall, and this is where the Campbells hosted many banquets and parties, including the ringing out to the sounds of John Knox in 1556, and also entertained Mary Queen of Scots, who attended a feast here to celebrate the wedding of Margaret Campbell. So down in this little bit is 5 cellars where they would have kept all the household stuff like food, wine, beer, etc. For the Earl's parties in the hall above. So we're just coming through this little tunnel here, and we're going to go out to where the formal gardens would have been. And again, greeted with an absolutely stunning view down the glen. So out here, there would have been formal gardens on 2 levels. So you have the first level here, and then you go down another level. And you can see seating areas down there as well. Just if you want to have a picnic on a day like today, where it's nice and warm and not too bright. Just stunning.